Right, I've just bought myself a new table saw. It's a lot of bad reviews, this table saw. For some reason I bought it anyway. It's a Makita MLT100. Now this is the new 2015 New Zealand version. It's got a few changes from some of the ones that are in America and Europe where everybody's been complaining about. And there's even a lot of differences between what's on the Makita website and the Makita brochures compared to what's actually on the saw. So anyway, I'll just have a quick look at some of those. First of all, the extension table. The back one in the Makita brochure, 2015 new brochure, it says that the back extends out 715 mils from the center of the blade. Whereas, as you can see, it's actually more like 515. So that's a bit of a downside, but not the end of the world. Now the right hand extension, the extensions are just loosened by these small nuts on the hip. There's the side extension, which in the brochure and on the website say extends out 650 mil from the blade. And actually, I'm going to extend that. Actually, as you can see, 780 mil, so quite a bit more than what they say. You can, with the rip fence on, which stores in the side there, it looks like you can easily do 700 wide sheet of ply or something like that, which is a lot more than what they say in the literature. Now they also say that the left table extends at 610 mils from the blade. Now, I'm not sure exactly what they mean by that because it doesn't extend out to the side at all. But I'll just tell you how wide the table saw is. So at that point there, 530 roughly from the blade. The overall width of the saw, 1315. But this does not extend out to the left as I have seen it in some of the overseas models. Now, it does slide though, of course. So, flick the two catches off. And it comes out this way. The whole depth of the table without the back extension, 620. With the back extension, 875. The full space you'll need with the back and the slide is 1300. And the slide sticks out in the front there, and it will also go out the back. It's a bit clunky on it, a little bit of play in it. Wouldn't be any good for really accurate stuff, as everybody's been saying with this saw. But what do you expect for the price? This cost me $750 New Zealand dollars. Now I can fit a spare blade in here, so I've got a ripping blade in there. Comes with this crappy little plastic square for setting the blade. Got a push stick and 2 wrenches for changing the blades, which are also different from what it says in the brochure on the website. It says it comes with socket wrenches. Well, it didn't come with a socket wrench at all. And there's the rip fence. And of course it comes with a miter slide, which isn't the greatest thing in the world. But you can lock it down, and it's got lots of adjustments and things on it. And clamp bits of wood, lock it to the sliding tray like that. So then you can slide it, clamp your bit of wood onto the tray as well. slide it. You won't get a very accurate cut though, I wouldn't have thought, because there's a bit of... Pretty bit hard to see in the video. A little bit of movement there. But the miter gauge actually locks into this track on the sliding table far better than it does on the two on the main table. I will of course make a sled, cross-cut sled for this saw when I get around to it. I haven't actually turned this saw on, well I have turned it on, but I haven't actually run it yet with a piece of wood. Haven't made any cuts. So, a lot of people complain about the plastic inset here. I think they've firmed that up because it looks a lot better than the ones I've seen in other videos and people complaining about, but I will probably make, there's a little bit of movement there, pressing on that quite hard there, will make a aluminium or timber insert to go in there. The riving knife and the safety guard seem quite different to the ones I've seen. I've taken the safety guard off here already. Had some strange anti-kickback teeth thing on the back here and all sorts of, such a weird looking bloody guard that it just looked like a right pain in the ass. I never use guards on table saws anyway. The riving knife sticks up way too far. I want one that's below the top of the blade here so I don't have to keep taking it off and changing it when I want to do different sorts of cuts. So I will be removing that and making a new one, which I might make a little video of. Battery's going to run out on my camera in a minute, so I'll make this quick. It's got a 255mm blade, and the one that comes as standard on it is a 40 tooth blade. This has a 25.4mm arbor, but you can easily just pull the ring off that they've got inside it and turn it into a 16mm. So what else have we got? The switch, I've noticed, is different to the overseas models. This switch is a lever switch, on, off, on, off. And you pull out this yellow piece. Now when you turn it on, nothing will happen, it won't actually run. So it's got a circuit overload switch. It's a 1500 watt motor running at 6.5 amps and it'll do 4,300 revs per minute. So that's the Makita MLT100 without running it. I'll turn it on just to show you how the blade slowly starts up and how it stops. It's a slow start, a brake stop, and it's quite noisy because it's a brushed motor. Yeah, the fence, the rip fence, stays on the side here. Lots of people have complained about. It's got no adjustments on anything on this saw. Well, there is adjustments on it now. I don't know if they're all new, but you can adjust this if there's any problem. You can adjust the blade. I don't know, these two screws I think adjust the tilt of the blade. There's adjustments for the riving knife and other adjustments for the blade inside. So it's a bit more useful, I think, and a bit more adjustable than the previous models. So this is the New Zealand version. Hope that helps. Maybe I'll make another video once I've made some modifications to it, because I will be making a few mods to it, and once I've used it a few times. Okay, so battery's about to cut out, so I'll leave it at that.